This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. Ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The full surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle. Do you copy? You're ready, and from here on out will be your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring you're not to mention your
Snake?
Well, you don't like
What do you mean?
You've eaten one.
In survival?
I'm glad.
I don't know if I'd ever order one at a restaurant, but...
Be careful. You might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no... This kind of infiltration is in other words, weapons and equipment, you're completely naked.
Great. Now I suppose calling me Snake was your...
No. It's a good reason.
Gotcha.
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer. You'll also find some...
Yeah, but...
I see. Well,
No problem.
Oh.
I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
to climb a tree, stand in front of a tree
No.
that's covered. I'll be monitoring you. My frequency is... If you need to talk to me, okay, Snake? I see you've retrieved. To equip a weapon, it's necessary. In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed from that list. Choose the weapon you want to equip and press the other equipped items. Just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, you won't be able to shoot accurately, for example. Your wound, keep an eye on your stamina. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer.
That's right. It's been fit. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So the suppressor's durability is shown in the any weapons and equipment beyond
I
that.
have to find my own weapons and equipment.
Solo covert action can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. Same. Your presence in enemy territory is already. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. You can't let anyone see you. You're a ghost, Snake. There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and you.
Then I'll just have to take care of it.
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers tape it to your body so you can take it when you need it.
How generous.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead.
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. If you remain in a state of false death for too long,
I'll keep it in mind.
Right.
I guess that means I can't.
Correct. The mission rests.
Real one-man.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you.
Who?
I'll introduce them this time. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your, as well as recording your. She's a member of Fox as well.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
As
in a medic.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh?
And they call you Jack for short. I'm a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you... My frequency is...
She's also in charge of record. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency. 1.
So saving lets me record my mission.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to... Speaking of snakes, a legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DC. She's going to be serving us.
Boss?
She also helped me plan this mission.
Jack, is that you? How many years?
Boss?
That's right. Talk to me.
It's been 5 years.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my...
Of course I can.
Really? Well,
What's that supposed?
why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret. You didn't.
But there were still so many things I...
No. I taught you everything you need. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn.
Techniques, sure. But what about...
How to think like a soldier? A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only... In fact, technique doesn't even matter. Spirit and body are like two sides. I can't teach you how to think. You'll listen to me, Jack. Just because having personal feelings about your comrade, politics determine who you face. And politics are a living thing. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. A soldier has to follow whatever orders, but you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter. A soldier is a political... That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. He has no enemies and no friends. You follow the orders you're given.
I do whatever I have to get the job.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or in the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just... There's a saying in the Orient. Lord, it means devoted...
I follow the president and the top brass.
The president and the top brass won't be there.
I follow the will of the people.
People aren't the ones who dictate.
Then who does?
The time. People's values change over time. So there's no such... The enemies we fight are only enemies and relatives. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in...
And that's the way a soldier's...
The only thing we can believe is the mission.
All right.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World... The Cobra unit. A group of heroes, as long as you've got a legendary hero.
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else.
Yes.
It's good to hear your voice.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare, but this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key.
CQC. I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years.
Not to worry. After all, this is your first actual survival.
Where are you, boss?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve... Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Bezpośrednio do Rosjan.
spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Soviet.
AK-47s, grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already...
No, Bill, mas não.
The enemy is strictly prohibited.
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak. The success of the mission depends. Change your camouflage by selecting the uniform option lets you pick your uniform. While choosing camouflage, that also, don't forget, if you just stand up, but if you crawl instead, you can see how effective your camouflage. The camo index shows how well your current. The higher the value, the harder. The key is to make yourself one with.
Mexe não, filho.
Aí não deixa, sai daqui, sai.
Control here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack. Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies. Please respond. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
น้องบูกันแบบนั้นแต่การอย่างนี้เหรอ
The enemy is still nearby.
เสียกับป๊อปปี้
Engage him.
เออ
Come in, HQ. This is HQ.
Tipo, você falou de 2016 uma coisa especial,
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
depois do da oferta, como eu não anuncia, então eu recebo.
Not too bad. What can I say?
Unable to determine the problem.
Return to your position.
Come in, HQ. Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring he must not be exposed to any kind of danger.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov...
And that is?
Sorry for being...
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Disgusting.
Quer mais água?
Olha a boa também.
Tá no retiro.
Ué?
Deixa que tá no retiro. O pessoal vai ver pra estar arrumando o mundo.
É outra que me levou na caixa, né?
Uhum. Legal, que eles levei a minha do... Os jovens tudo com roupa engraçada, roupa da vestido.
Falou.
Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert
Os
formation.
rapazes todos de paletó. E a menina tudo vestido com blusa por baixo. Olha, só vai ser rico em nós dos Estados Unidos. Então vamos deixar para ela. Comendo pipoca com água.
Ele?
Nobody here.
Carrega da tia. Tava uma vez agora, não sei de ver se ela tá.
Eles estão sem celular, é?
Ele cantava em inglês, a cantava ruim em português.
Tá em inglês.
Cinema, aí depois botaram o povo duelando para cantar em inglês. Aí só que a gente fica mandando só, tudo só assim. Não postou nada depois da Romilda. Tá lá no quarto, no meio lá. Aí corre de novo, vira verde, só que dá menino. Vem aqui ele fala. Olha, é do oriental. Menino não falta não. Ele trabalha nessa baruca, esse irmão.
Ah, é?
Aí foi bem lá em frente. É aquele mora lá de Taça. Deve ficar errado ali. De laranja, vai ter só.
HQ. This is HQ. Control here. No problems detected. Understood. Return to your position.
Oi.
Oi.
Major, I'm in front of
No.
Sokol's cell, but
Hold on, Snake. What's the
condition?
Yeah. What fake
Evasion.
Exactly. I already said you can't contact Sokolov during battle. Well, anyway, the reason that door won't open is probably because Sokolov is being scared. Now, in order to break Sokolov out of there, you'll need his contact Sokolov later once things have stabilized.
Dizendo hoje, assim, da Manu, que a Manu tinha pedido pra ir contigo, né? Aí ela, não, aliás, acho que foi ontem que o menino tava aí, que ela disse, aí ela dizendo, perguntando se, mãe, ela disse assim, mãe, eu posso pedir uma coisa? Ela, que é, eu posso ir visitar com a Cris? Ela, pode não. Aí eu, não sei o que, aí ela falou, ela, deixa, mãe. Aí a Sofia disse, deixa,
You
mãe.
must be Sokolov.
Aí, deixa não, eu vou...
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. You've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the Army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the group. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They won't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, the Russians. Really speak it.
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Sokolov is safe with me.
Good work, Sig. Now hurry up and get Sokolov.
Roger.
What about the Sentinel?
I had to kill them. There was no other way.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal.
Hã? Pois é, até agora. Até agora.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you.
get it.
Cheiro diferente é esse que vem nessa coisa de cama, tudo.
Cheio de colchão, mano, de...
Colchão,
Como se fosse de hospital.
Não. O colchão já está no cheiro
E
de...
vai dar vários homens lá, né? Todos trocar a colcha, né?
What?
O que tem a ver, né?
E aí fica o cheiro no colchão.
Quando troca a colcha é tudo, não vai ficar o cheiro, não fica nela.
Na minha?
Sim.
Aí lá. É meu cheiro.
O cheiro mesmo não. Mas se bota perfume na colcha...
Eu mesmo.
Naquele tempo é um pior no teu lençol. Agora vem com cheiro de perfume. Você não viu nada, tá?
Não.
É um cheiro esquisito, né? Um cheiro diferente. Não é ruim, é cheiro mesmo de perfume.
Cuidado.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the
Semana que vem.
Sokolov, take cover.
Not the boss, are you?
Operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Tem ovo ainda?
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you...
I read you.
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according... Something between the KGB and GRU.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU?
I don't like it.
I agree. You'd better...
Sokolov ran off by him.
We're counting on you.
Eu não fui também? Anos, né? Xiii.
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The dreaded behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
You can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2. The weapon's true form. If it is complete and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will be the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
World War.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me. My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
What is this?
On the 15th of the Soviet Union, Sokolov is a little gift from my new friend.
Well, listen to your warriors. He will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? One of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still too child, too pure for us codes. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger? cost research.
Shagohod is ours.
My place is with you.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency. You've got to get those wounds. All right, let's get you fixed.
Okay. Just relax. Stay with me. I can
Major.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival field with the survival. If you select cure, you can start the healing is divided into medicine. If your injuries include a fractured left elbow and wrist bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and they need to be fixed using surgical. Move the healing cursor to the movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the abuse and movement stick, select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. Treat a bone fracture. First secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That's lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound. Sutures to stitch it up. You do everything I mentioned. The wound should... Understood? Stay with me. Go into the...
Como é? Porque era negócio de professor dia 15, né? É dia 15, né? É.
job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
É. Vês?
Jago hard.
Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
You KGB.
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. Be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still
Tem essas cenas de tipo de filme, aí tem o som musical.
Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new life. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this
Carro
time
caiu
around.
daqui.
Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson.
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKP 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a group colonel by the name of Yevgeny Volkov.
Ai, é porque essa bicha aqui tá aqui pra trás.
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as...
Chamar dele aqui.
The Boss. The mother of your special forces.
Yeah, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new host. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.